This is a quick video to show you how to change your outside tap and hopefully to give you the confidence to do it yourself. Now this is my outside tap and you can see that it's leaking like hell. It's bad for the environment, it's a waste of water and it drops your water pressure. And you can see that the actual spray gun is leaking as well. You don't need anything special, these are just household tools. That cost me £10, which is about $12. I didn't like that and I took it back in the end. That is PTFE tape, which we will use shortly. So the first thing to do is to, well, I'm just showing you here how bad it really is. It seems to be exacerbated by touching it. Anyway, so we're going to turn that off, go inside, and I'm going to isolate the actual water supply. So by turning it horizontally, it switches the water off. That means that we can work on the outside tap. Now the reason that I'm supporting this with a pair of mole grips is because it's screwed into the wall with brass and I don't really want to ruin it. So once it comes off, I'm just going to remove that little hose lock fitting there and pull out that old PTFE tape. And now I'm going to take my new tap and I'm going to offer it up to make sure I've got the right threads. Because if it isn't, it's going to be a trip back to the shop, but it fits. Now, if you count this, this is 20 turns of PTFE tape. Anyone says you should put on less, don't pay any attention to them. It wouldn't matter if it dripped because it's outdoors, but that's what you want. Once you've got on that much PTFE tape, you simply screw it in. Now, obviously you want the tap to be vertical, and I was lucky and nailed it first time round, but you might have to take this off and put it on several times in order to get the tap to be snugly fitting when it's in a vertical position, but you'll see that I was just very lucky. So you can obviously just turn it by hand to begin with, and then you'll start applying a little bit more effort. I'm just organising the PTFE tape and squeezing it on, turning it around. Now, if you haven't got strong hands, don't worry about this because you can just put a spanner on it, as you're about to see here. So the mole grips, as I say, are to stop the fitting from really being damaged against the wall, and I'm just going to give a little tweak to make it absolutely vertical. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So now that that's done, while I've got the PTFE tape out, I'm going to put a little bit around the bottom of the tap so that when I put on the adapter to fit to the hose pipe, hopefully it should help stop it from leaking, because after all it's only a little plastic attachment. So you don't have to do this, and this is probably a little bit over the top, but I have this stuff to hand and it seems a waste not to use it. On with the adapter once I get the thread established, and that just can be finger tight. Again, if you've got weak hands, I suppose you could wrap some cloth around it and get some mole grips on it. Now I can reconnect it, and now I need to go back inside and go back to the isolation valve, which is in horizontal, and turn it vertical, which puts the water supply back on. And now I'm outside again. And you can just see it jump down there as the water pressure forced the fitting, and that's basically showing what it was and now what it is. This is a real quick, cheap fix. We're talking about £10 or $12 for the outside tap, and it probably took me about 5-10 minutes. For demonstration purposes, I thought I would just show you what it's like to, obviously change the watering gun at the other end. I didn't particularly like this one, and I'm going to change it back and get myself a new hose lock one. But it's just to show you that you get better water pressure. Thanks for watching. I hope this gives you the confidence to go out and change yours, stop it dripping, save the environment.